ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next episode. Pretty much one of the more intense episodes in accordance to we're going to be finally ripping this damn motor apart. Now, as you guys know, this is my first time ever even remotely doing something as crazy as this, getting down into the bottom end of a motor. So first I'm going to have to go ahead and figure out how to get this motor out for one, but it looks like it's just going to be looks like we got the clutch cable, we got the this guy right here, I don't even know what the hell it is, and I'm just gonna have to probably take off this little bottom brace, and then we're gonna have to just take all this off from the swing arm and possibly be able to just take her right off. Oh, and of course I'm gonna have to remove my my chain, but it shouldn't be no big deal. And then oh yeah, then we got the stator. Oh wait, I'm gonna have the side case cover off, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now here's our new crank. Measured her out. She's literally as in spec as perfectly as it could be. One thing I noticed, this bearing right here, I'm probably gonna have to get a bearing puller or find a way to get this off, because I'm gonna have to have my bearings installed in the case first, so that's gonna be another mission I'm gonna have to take. But as for this, look at this. You can't even move the thing up and down the rod. So I can pretty much, this is pretty much a verification of how bad my rod is on the DR200 and how bad the engine actually blew. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So yeah, we fucking got us a OEM beautiful crank here, and this is from a 2006 that only had 1900 miles on it. So this crank is literally 1900 miles new, and it shows. It really does show. And this is what took so long for us to even get to this point, this flywheel puller. I bought one. It took, I think, over 3 weeks, and it got lost in the mail. I buy a new one and it shows up in 2 days. Go figure. So we got this guy, we got our crankcase splitter, we got our crank puller, got us a new battery, got us a K&N oil filter, got a bunch of oil, and that's an update on parts and where we're at in those regards. So from here on out, it's time to go ahead and just take this motor on out. And ladies and dickheads, after 2 days, well, one day I didn't even try, but I gave up that first day, I'm not gonna lie. But we're back. I did a little method where I would twist this while hitting the back, and then I got my drill, and then I ended up spinning it while pulling on this with a hook, and that motherfucker came right off. And I just got the bottom bolt undone, so this engine should be good to be carried on over to the good old bench. Also, I was fucking terrified to take these out. Dude, Phillips heads are my worst enemy, because remember how this shit got seized and I got a new case? Well, I'm gonna have to end up putting the stator and all that shit on the other one, and I was like, watch, I'm gonna strip this. But what did I do? I was smart. I bought a JIS set of bits and screwdrivers. That bitch came right out. The only boo-boo I made was stripping out this guy right here with the JIS screwdriver for some reason. Probably should have got me a little impact on there. I got me a little impact hand screwdriver that's coming in the mail today, so I'm sure that'll help me out with a little bit of the internals. But as for now, we are good to go ahead and take this engine off. All the bolts are out, and we're gonna go ahead and throw it up on the thing. And for those of you that are not in the know, let me go ahead and save you guys some trouble later in the future if you don't already have these. These JIS bits, which I believe stand for Japanese Industrial Standard, that's all these little screwdrivers. You ever notice how like American Stanley screwdrivers and shit, they don't fit snugly in the bits and you strip the fuck out of your screws all the time on your motorcycles? That's what these boys are for. This whole set was like 25 bucks, had really good ratings on Amazon. I got no complaints on them so far. I got these bits, ended up buying a 5-pack of the same one. I thought they were going to be different, but they were the same. So my dumbass has 5 of those now, but I use these guys with a ratchet. Oh yeah, and those of you that sent me packages and mail call over the past 5+ years, I never threw away any of your guys' mail, as you guys see. I finally found a good use for all the stickers you guys sent me. Some of these guys don't even motovlog anymore, that's how old they are. Like, look at this OG Downshift 83 Resistance sticker. Those of you from the OG days will remember that. Brappy the Clown, fucking Dick Butt. Oh, there's Blockhead, he still motovlogs. Greymare SS, Hunter Honda, Capo 79, what the fuck, it's Malcolm. I had a guy that's overseas in the military send me these actual like fob stickers and shit. He even gave me this, the U.S. government secret one. I like those little things. Got red shoes, Suburban Deline cunt. Yeah, I went ahead and sticker bombed this. So if you guys want to send some stickers to my P.O. box, feel free. I'm gonna go ahead and sticker bomb every little square inch of this. All right, let's go ahead and move this engine up on the workbench. There she is, all in her glory. Should probably take this time to go ahead and clean her on up a little better. Probably don't need this guy anymore. We'll use this wire next time I'm assembling it. Alright, so I got the side cover. Here's where my front sprocket would be. Where your front sprocket would be. That's why it's all fucking dirty in here. This is I believe your speed sensor right here. And, yeah, this shit is fucking blown to bits. I did spray some engine degreaser on it earlier or yesterday, but we're gonna have to go in for like a nice, intricate, deep clean. Now that we're out of the bike, it should be a lot easier. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go around this engine, clean it up, and then we're gonna check back in. So get a good look at it right here. You see how grimy it is? And then we're gonna check back in once it's all said and done. Alright, so I've been putting my bolts and shit in their specific bags here. So right here we got this crankcase gear that goes in the crankcase. And we're gonna be putting the bolts along with that in here. That's pretty much my tidy way of making sure that I have everything in a specific manner. Alright, so I'm going to be working backwards from the assembly on here as carefully as possible. I got the engine cleaned off from all the excessive grease and all that shit. So time for the scary part of tearing her apart. See how it goes. Alright, so I think we're going to start with this clutch cover. Shows us to go ahead and take off all the clutch cover bolts right here, so we're going to start on that. Cool, they're like barely even tightened on, as they should be. They shouldn't even be extra tight. Oh. Just gonna make this process a little quicker. Probably gonna be a bit of oil still in the engine that's gonna be coming out. Be a little bit messy here. Alright, I'm gonna get a separate bag for this one too. There's gonna be a lot of bolts involved in this process. And this is where I'm like extra anal to make sure that nothing fucking like goes away from where it needs to be. I got this one with the gasket. Just gonna make a mental note that it was right here by the stud right there for the cylinder. Alright, we got our clutch cover bolts. I'm gonna lay me a fucking paper towel just in case oil spills out. Alright, I'm assuming maybe these oil filter screws, because they are pointing at them. I'm not sure if that has to do with it coming off. There it goes. There it was. There was a fucking stud on the oil filter right here that carried it on. There's our beautiful clutch cover with some oil still in there on the gasket. Honestly shocked the gasket's still in good shape. Let me see. Maybe not. Look at this. That's bearing. That's blown bearing. Look at all that metal. That was all my oil filter too when I first started looking at my bike. Look at that. Here we are, guys, right in our clutch basket. And damn, there's a lot of plastic in there. It's funny. I went ahead and grabbed my DJ Osmo Pocket here, get you guys some up close and personal shots here. Here's where we at. I'm gonna get a nice, thorough, detailed look at what everything is in here, even though I got my manual. I like to make sure I see where everything's set in place before I fuck with it. Got all your drive gears. Also, look what just came in the mail while we were just working on the bike. Instead of that cheapo depot fucking head gasket, I bought a brand new fucking actual Suzuki one. And instead of reusing my old ass carb gasket, I got me a new carb gasket. So we're doing everything legit here. And now it's just a matter of starting to get all these little tedious parts out. Let's hope for the best here. Alright, so we're taking off this clutch basket. I'm gonna have to hold this square, take this bad boy off with a 10 mil. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's go and grab this guy. We'll see if we can't hold it with these pliers. See if this works. Nope. Oh my god, look at these old wrenches used to like install like a shelf or something. I kept them in case they would come in handy. Let's see. Did I break it? Yes, I did. Yeet, 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 yeet. Damn, see, these things are worth keeping after all. It's like one of those like cheap Walmart fucking shelf wrenches. Alright, so let's see if I can't take these guys out. Oh, these are 8 mils. I actually bought a clutch holder tool too. Right fucking here. And I think this is where this is gonna actually come in handy for me. It's working, it's holding my clutch, yeah. Hey, it's holding my clutch good, yeah. Oh, I just jinxed it. This is my first time ever fucking with a clutch, like, period. I've never even messed with one of these before. Oh shit, I didn't... Is that how you change clutch springs? Is that it? You just fucking do that? Damn, I didn't know it was that easy. So we're gonna grab us a bag here. Go ahead and throw our clutch springs in this. Got this little lock nut in there as well, just so we're not losing anything. And here we got our plates in perfect order right here. I'm just gonna keep these in like literal perfect order. I don't even want to fuck with these. Now they're all in the perfect order they came off. Insert the clutch push rod into the countershaft and install the clutch push piece 2. Release bearing 3 and then thrust washer 4. Got this guy right here. Oh shit. So longer side goes in the engine. Boom, like that. Oh shit, look at that bearing. Alrighty, so we're gonna need that in its own fucking bag. Alrighty, there's that tongue washer all done. Alright, after using my clutch tool, using it like to hold these little fucking studs, it fucking thankfully worked. Got this off. Boom. And then we got this tongue washer right there. I hate tongue washers, they're fucking annoying. And you see a flat surface right here, so you can see how that goes on. And this should come right off now. Let's see. Washers, yep, right there, there's a washer. Is it 2 washers? Nope, it's 1 washer. Looks like 2 though. Alright, so we got a washer right here. Looks like that's all open right there. Good. Gonna pull out another one of our bags and put this bitch in it. Making sure we got all our parts in there. That way when I go to reassemble, I know everything that's in a bag together is with each other. Like a glove. Now, is this gonna come off? Oh yeah, it is. Oh shit, that goes right on the gears too. Boom. So when it slides on, you can see the teeth that grab all this to spin everything. So this is all like one nice big piece. Oh, and then we got these things coming in and out, so we got to make sure that don't get fucked up. Oh, and you can see it spinning the chain and the piston and the rod right here. Isn't that crazy how a human being like somehow created and thought of this? Who can even come up with something like this? It's fucking crazy, dude. Alright, so I'm going to pull all this off in one piece, taking note that I have a drive gear there and then the spacer. Damn, there's a case bearing right there. So it needs me to take out this clutch dealing-a-bob right here. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this. Taking note that we got this facing, at its full locking right, it's facing upwards. So we're going to take note of that and then go ahead and uninstall that. Damn, this one freaked me out because it's a fucking counter thread. That fucking, I almost thought I was doing this wrong. Nothing that a little crescent wrench can't help. Alright, so we got this washer here that's going to be going on there. And I'm sure this comes right off. Yep, there we go. And there's one of our case bearings. And here's our crankshaft. So there's our primary drive gear. Or whatever the fuck it's called. Alright, ladies and dickheads. We have pretty much disassembled the entire clutch side. You know, we still got this little doohickey right here. We got to take out this oil pump and stuff. But I believe that's going to go ahead and call it there, guys. Because I still got to wait in the mail. I'm going to get me some solid bits for this. Because I swear if I strip these, I'm going to be shitting my pants. As well as these. So, that's going to be the end of this one. You can see right here is my crankshaft. This is what we're going to be pressing out right here. Just to show you guys one more time. That's up-down play right there, baby. It's a blown rod right there. And then check this out. Here's our replacement. Nothing even moves. So, depending on how good these bearings are right here, and depending how it comes out, how good it comes out, I should probably replace the crank bearings. But like I said, we still got to open up the case. I believe that's going to be the next episode. But on this episode, we got that engine removed from the bike, got the clutch cover off, and got all this right side mostly disassembled. And I'd say we got a pretty damn productive day. So as always, guys, I appreciate you guys all for supporting. You guys that are my patrons currently, I really, 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 really appreciate you guys, supporting me for this project, because it's actually coming in mad handy for this, because I've been dumping way more money than I thought I was going to be into this bike. So, but let's just hope and hope and hope this all comes out all solid, and we got us a fresh DR200 under our ass for some fresh new dual sport adventures. But nonetheless, that's going to go ahead and conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of the DR200 Rebuild series. Twirl!